Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Mr. Silver 2000 here, and today wanted to give you guys an overview of the RSI Scorpius. Now, I've been flying this ship for about a week now, and I have to say it is absolutely fantastic. I have fallen in love with this ship. It is an amazing co-op heavy fighter. For a while there, I was using the Harbinger because I loved the size 5 torpedoes, but I'll tell you what, after flying this around for the whole last week, it has been amazing. I had Jess up in the gunner. We have been doing service beacons and bounties and stuff, and just mostly PvE stuff. Occasionally a PvP when we ran across somebody that was doing something illegal, but otherwise pretty much sticking to the PvE. So I wanted to talk to you guys about what I love about the ship and what makes the ship, in my opinion, so fantastic. Right off the bat, let's just talk about the weapons, right? The weapons loadout. The pilot has 4 size 2 repeaters that are on the wings, and as you can see, they're right over here. You can see pretty much all 4 of them. You have one here, one on top up here, and then you have these 2. Now, these wings extend into your X-Wing type fighter, which is pretty much, right out of Star Wars. I'm sure it had a lot of inspiration behind it. I think they did a fantastic job combining the Star Citizen style ships with, some of our favorite, sci-fi type lore with Star Wars and such. But yeah, I think they did an excellent job on it. Something we all like, and I hope they do some of that with some other ships later down the road. But moving on to the weapons again, turret. Let's talk about that turret. The turret has 4 size 3s. So a quad turret has 4 size 3s repeaters. Now these are all repeaters. Now the pilot controlled guns that are over here, they're on gimbals. So if you're good and you don't want to use gimbals, or you don't need gimbals, you can up these, take off the gimbals and up these to size 3 so that you're running 8 size 3. But in my testing with this, I was doing quite a bit better with the 4 size 2 with the gimbal. I feel like the gimbal on certain ships just seems to work better, or maybe it's just the control and the way the ship flies that helps you stay on target. This ship, for a heavy fighter, does very well. The turn radius, the turn style, it is absolutely fantastic. And guys, real fast, sorry, we're on Magda, and it's one of my favorite planets, and just kind of like love the colors, the blue sky and the red, but kind of stays stormy sometimes, and it stays stormy for a long time. But moving back onto this ship, right here underneath, you have your missile pods. Ignore that. Right here, missile pods. You've got 4 of them. You got the ones on the bottom and the ones on the top, for a total of 16 size 2 missiles. That's pretty good. And I know a lot of people that I've been seeing kind of run around in the ship, they kind of throw the size 2 rattlers on there, and makes it look like you got the kind of cluster missiles. And I believe it's a fantastic loadout. I have stuck with the standard loadout on this, just for the purposes of making this video and such. Now, one thing about this Top Gun that is amazing is it actually will slide back and go underneath, and I will show you that right now. You can come back under here, and it slides underneath so that you have the gunner has a full remote turret view of the back of the ship. So if you're being chased down or just need to have somebody cover in the rear, you've got that ability with this. It's kind of unique for this ship. Again, the design is amazing. These wings, the whole design and the way they put the ship together was really good. It flies really good. And what I want to do is throw you guys into Erkul Games real fast, talk about just a few of the components, nothing long, and I'll be back with you because I want to go over one negative thing that I have on this ship. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we are in Erkul Games. I'm going to try to make this brief. So like I said, the pilot does have the gimbaled, so you see the size 3 gimbals with a size 2 Badger repeaters, which is I think that's great. 4 size 2s for a pilot controlled is not bad. Then you have your remote turret with your 4 size 3 repeaters. Great firepower, great firepower. Just like kind of flying the Hurricane, right? So we have our 16 missiles. These are the Tempest 2 that I've left stock on there. This is exactly what I've been running. You can change these out to, you know, whatever you need, whatever you want to change them out to. But here's the size 2 Rattlers that a lot of people are using, which is a pretty cool. It seems to do really good with PvE. I am not sure again about PvP. So military grade C on your shields and your power plants. And then your coolers are going to be military grade Bs. And your quantum drive is a civilian grade C, which really surprises me. I'm really surprised it doesn't have, you know, your military B or military C. But yeah, so this is probably one of the first things I'd change out. Damage DPS is pretty good, standard. And yeah, I really wouldn't mess with the weapons unless you just want to go to, like I said, size 3s with no gimbal if you're, you know, pretty good with the non-gimbaled weapons. But yeah, nothing real serious here, guys. Pretty standard setup. So let's jump out and I'll get you guys out of here. Okay, guys. To finish this up, I just kind of wanted to go over the one negative thing that I've kind of found by playing with the ship. Now, Justin and I have been playing with this for about a week now, like I said. And when you go to get in the ship, you have the inner pilot seat, inner gunner seat. Well, when you enter the pilot seat, you get in, and then the canopy closes when you're in. And to have the co-pilot, you know, your co-pilot get in, you're into the gunner seat, the turret gunner, the canopy has to open and get in again, and it's really slow. It's a little bit tedious, and if you're trying to get a ship where y'all can both hop in and take off in a hurry, this is probably not going to be the ship. I hope they maybe redesign the animations for this, where maybe one person can get in, and then the canopy doesn't have to shut, and the second person can get in. But as of right now, it's quite slow to kind of do. But guys, I'm not going to talk too much longer about this. I think we've gone over everything that I can show you on this ship. If you're thinking about it, I hope this helped. I really fell in love with this. The maneuverability, again, is fantastic for a heavy fighter. I'm liking it so much better than the Vanguard series now. And I'll probably, this as of right now, this will probably be a ship I continue to buy like early on with AUEC. Not something I'll probably pledge, but definitely something in-game that will continue to be bought if they continue to wipe and stuff. So yeah, guys, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everybody who has subscribed lately. You know it helps the channel. I think, you know, everybody knows YouTube. Everybody knows what YouTube is. I want to continue doing this, so yeah, please keep supporting me. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video.
You got damaged pretty good.